we go.
All right, here we are, live.
Yeah, what's up, guys?
Surprise guests.
What's up? What's up?
Yeah, no, totally. Take video of us and stream it too. You should do that.
We're going for you, Margaret. We're all just watching you.
What's up, guys? We're here live Monday at First Third Podcast.
Uh-oh.
Little different format today.
All right, so Monday instead of a Sunday because, well, Flowtopia yesterday.
Yeah,
and
Memorial
not
Day
playing
weekend.
Kickball games today, so perfect opportunity.
No games this week. Just gotta kind of cover the social events of the weekend and Monday games last week.
So Tom and myself are back again. We have guests today, pulled from our live studio audience.
Live studio audience.
Here too.
Yeah, we apologize for the degenerates in front of us that are just completely out of control.
They're actually not making any noise
I
right
know,
now.
they're-
So,
They're just staring.
I guess they calm down.
Shut up, Tom! Shut up!
There they are. Anywho.
We have Mark and Margaret, two M's.
Yeah, Margaret!
Yes, it's Asian Mark.
Correction. Asian Mark. Okay. You say so.
I'm just going by what I heard.
Alright, so it's been a week, so let's throw this up real quick. So, games last week. Kick James had the doubleheader. The New Kicks picked up their first win.
Yep.
First win of
true.
the season. I called it on the podcast, I'm just saying.
I told you they wanted it. They wanted it.
Let's see. Elite beat Prestige 8-4 in the rematch there.
Yep.
Yeah, we had a couple of questionable plays. They were
Oopsies.
just on top of their game.
That was a strike, by the way, I'm just saying.
No, it was not.
And then,
That's how it goes
and
every
then
time.
Fusion tied, Kick James 4-4. Very disappointed about that.
Hey,
Very
ties by the laws. Ties by the laws.
Especially as good as we played Prestige previously, and then come into this game and play like we did.
Wow. I'd just like to point out, Kick James' pitch has been performing over the last couple weeks.
That is true. You've been consistent, but I felt my team could have done much better.
There's still time, buddy. There's still time.
And then, what happened, Tom? How the forfeit?
Well, we only have 5 girls and 2 of them in the show, so that's pretty much how it rolls.
I'm just saying, you did offer your team a free agent girl.
Hey, that's a Brian Freed memo right there. And even that, Kick Games is really cool, and they were like, we would let you play with 3 girls, but I think we were kind of quick to forfeit on that one. But whatever. We had a great time. We played.
The captain's supposed to do it. If they know they're short, they're supposed to notify the commissioner so that there were other arrangements can be made.
Sure, but I mean, even though we forfeited, the people that did still show up. We still played. We still had. I mean, it was playground ball. It was our own set of shenanigans that went down, but it was still a good time. Still a good time.
So standings-wise, we actually have a change here.
Uh-oh.
So Elite is now in first place. Kick Names slid into the number 2 spot. You guys kind of handed that to them before, and you
Hey,
challenge it.
I showed up. Wasn't my call.
And
it happens.
Prestige
It
dropped
happens.
to 3rd place in the standings.
Which is also our fault. So
SK
tie.
4th
We'll tie
after
right
the
there.
forfeit. And right now, Kick James and Fusion tied, kind of, but Kick James has the tiebreaker with fewer points allowed by 1 run. 1+1.
So that being said,
Yes.
they're not really gonna. Standings aren't really gonna change that much next week.
Oh,
regardless.
Yes, they will.
How?
Did you see the schedule?
Look at the schedule.
I made the schedule so the games actually happen.
Oh, our game.
We'll cover that later, though. We'll cover that later. So, yes.
Commissioner Crowley.
No, for the.
I had 2 extra games I had to schedule, so it was a little bit of schedule balancing because some teams that did better than expected played kind of weaker schedules, so I kind of balanced that out.
I can't wait to play our 11th game.
I won't.
So Kick Names.
Oh, I'll be there for the playoffs.
Kick Names could take the lead next week.
Potentially.
It's a tough road, but they can do it.
Fusion and Kick James are playing for that number 5 seed.
Yeah, we're not going to move regardless, but
And Prestige could actually move up on Kick Names if Kick Names drops some games.
How can Kick James take the fourth? They can't.
no, they can't. But Fusion can.
Well, Fusion and Kick James have to
Yeah,
fight
so
for that.
2
Got
and
it.
2 and 3 could effectively change.
So, yes,
Actually,
all the games
1, 2,
should
and 3
matter
could
to
effectively
us.
change. I guess we're just stuck in the middle there.
Yeah, that's what happens when you forfeit.
Yeah, SK is stuck in the middle, dead middle, regardless. The top 3 and the bottom 3 could all effectively change this week. Yeah. Okay.
All right, so recaps and shout-outs. You're on this list, by the way.
No, I saw.
Yeah, you are.
So,
this
Will
is.
Menzies, Margaret, who's on the podcast with us today, picked on the most perfect bunt against Elite this evening.
Yeah, she
The ball
did.
literally stopped on the edge of third base. Adam Tatum couldn't even touch it. So, I was head reffing this one, and it pretty much went down the line. And there were a couple bunts in that game that were like right on the line. It's like, are they going to go fair? Like the ball literally started to go over and then came back. And this one stopped right on third base. Not hit third base, bounced out, bounced back
It
in,
was-
like stopped right on third base.
Yeah, I saw that one. That was pretty good. Yeah,
Adam
write that
Tatum,
down.
who was the charger for that, said, well executed hunt, nicely done. And you said thank you. You were glad there wasn't a gust of wind.
Because that would have been.
Or a blade of grass.
Yeah, literally.
The wrong blade of grass.
Similar bunt, Pearson on Elite. Another one right down the line. Everyone was watching it like, is it going to go
Yeah.
fair, foul?
Kirsten does that though. She pulls these awesomely perfect bunts just randomly. I mean, she should. She's a very experienced player. Love you, Kirsten.
And then Janae had a shout out for Emily Porter. How long did it catch? I thought was entirely impossible to save. I want to be like her.
What was it like the
So Emily was playing kind of a dork. Oh, what's your kick? This is perfect.
Oh, here we go. Yeah.
So it was Emily was playing deep shortstop. It's kind of a soft kick over the Chargers' head. I'm like, okay, it's over. And I track back for it, knowing it's going to drop, just trying to get to it as quick as I can. And racing in, Emily, like, she just gets her hands under it, taps it up a little bit to herself, catches it, and then goes to the ground, like rolling on her back to make sure the ball doesn't touch the ground. Catch it. I'm like hovering over, like in case it like pops up or something to grab it. Useless. Not even needed. She had it the whole way.
It was an incredible catch.
She's always been good though. She's always pulled some weird catches, even since Summer League last year.
Kyle Lewis had a shout out for JJ. Apparently a pretty awesome double play, and it was pretty. I don't know if he was trying to hit the runner though, but
He was not.
He
I will
caught-
tell you, I got lucky. Better
Hey.
be lucky than
hey,
good.
I was trying
Lucky.
to say that without calling it.
You know what?
I'm calling it.
So what? Lucky works.
But no, it was a difficult foul catch off the kicker's foot, and then he threw it to first to try to double up the runner, but he actually caught him in the legs. to get the
You know,
double play.
pinch plays like that, experience comes in, and it's more of a how much luck do I want to put on this throw type of thing. No, but JJ's got the experience. He knows what to do.
If it wasn't a close throw to begin with, it wouldn't have hit the runner anyway. So.
Hey,
And then Kirsten Lewis had a shout out to a girl on Prestige with a bomb-ass kick down the first base line. Apparently this was Brianna.
Bree, yeah,
Probably. That,
yeah,
That's
yeah.
what Ryan said.
I believe
Said it was
that.
Brianna had to kick down first.
Yeah, that's Bree. It was Bree.
And Kirsten
Go,
had a
Bree.
shout out for Maggie and Lauren. for
That was
doing their things
wait,
and
that was
all they
Bree's
did it all.
birthday kick. That was Bree's birthday
Yeah.
kick. Let's just make that clear.
And Nicole said Molly had an awesome catch. Actually, I don't remember that. Oh well. I'm sure it was an awesome catch. Actually, no, I do remember. It was a deep kick to the outfield. Is that the game yet?
Dewey, what was Molly's awesome catch?
In the outfield against us.
Was
In
that
the
the last
outfield.
inning?
Near the end of the game, yeah.
Yeah, perfect. All right, so deal.
Great. You already went over the
It's nice having an
standings.
audience.
Social side of things. Great bar turnout as always.
Always a great bartender. Yeah, rain kind of came out of nowhere.
Yeah, well, unfortunately it didn't happen
We
during
won
our games.
21-2 in cornhole before they canceled it. 21-2.
Well, if it was 21-2, it was actually would have been over. So.
It was.
We cornhole got rained out.
We won 21-2. We didn't get to play our second game.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That makes more sense. So yes, cornhole was rained out, unfortunately.
Hey, it's all right. It still happens.
Everyone
though.
got social points for playing the play. was no set social challenge for that week. And I think we have one photo. Oh, now it's coming. Oh, there's new kicks after their win. First one of the season photo.
Yeah. Bree's birthday cupcake.
Yeah, birthday
I
cupcakes.
think that's all the photos.
They got blued. Blew each
Oh.
other. Literally blew each other. Oh
You guys
dear.
watch Game of Thrones?
Yes.
All right.
I don't know.
At least somebody this week watches Game of
Yeah, I don't even want to talk about it really.
Oh. Any surprise about the ending?
I'm not entirely surprised.
I always like happy endings.
Me too. But it wasn't even happy.
That
It was
wasn't a
like,
happy ending.
it's kind of like, hey, you're cool. It's like, hey, I don't hate you, but let's be friends. I don't know. You know, I'm glad Ghost finally got his good boy status.
Yeah.
I do know that. They were really mad that.
You got a man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How could you do that?
What was your favorite scene?
Crashed the party.
Crashing. Oh, you're not in the scene. Yeah. Crashing this wall like Kool-Aid though. I don't know, man. It's you know, honestly, I don't feel like it was a finale. It felt more like a filler episode than the finale. It left so many open endings and so
Yeah, there was
many.
nothing like super standout.
Nothing, there was no closure. There was very little closure. I want.
Are we spoiling it for people right now?
No, it's a
Hold
week.
on,
That's a fair.
Oh yeah, spoiler alert.
I feel very.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. Okay, so anything we say is
Fine now.
I really felt like it wasn't an actual finale. It was like a, you know, it was like an opening for spin-offs to me. That's what it really felt like.
You know what a spin-off's gonna be, Aria.
Yeah,
The
absolutely.
HBO, no, the HBO director already said no. He said that's not going to be a spin-off.
That now was
It's
a
like-
horrible. That
I
now was
do
a
have a
horrible
really
last
good
episode.
Game of Thrones joke. I don't watch it, but I just enjoyed it.
Oh.
So it's what's west of Westeros?
Westeros.
Westeros.
I don't know. I just think it was. I don't think it was. I don't think it was done.
Westeros if you travel
done
around
right.
far enough.
Yeah. I mean, something's got to be there.
It's the Westeros.
Mark, what was your favorite scene?
Ooh. So, I'm an idiot. Okay, I'm gonna just put it out there.
And statement.
That's an ass statement. I'm an idiot. The spoilers came out for the last episode like a week before it actually aired, and I was just like,
You read 'em.
well, I'll read them. Like the season's already screwed. I'm gonna read them. And I read it, and as soon as the first scene hit, when Jon Snow and Grey Worm are like have all the prisoners lined up, and at that moment I knew, like, oh, the spoilers are correct. So now I know exactly how the rest of this episode is gonna turn out.
You never read
for yourself.
Well, to be fair, you didn't spoil it if the whole season was spoiled.
Yeah, that's true.
So here's my problem. I'm a little offended because I watched every season. Literally, I binged it last year in preparation for the final season. So now I feel like that whole
You've been
time
cheated.
commitment,
You've been cheated.
I've been cheated out of the days of my life. That, like, I want it back. I want it back.
I want my 59 seasons or 59
To be
episodes
fair,
back.
I think I
It's only
really
59 episodes.
Before that,
enjoyed
yeah.
the scene
50,
when everyone was like
67.
when Jon Snow goes
60.
unmasked.
Prisoners, yeah.
That was a good
Frankly,
scene.
you know, to be honest, I would have probably said, screw the Seven Kingdoms, I'm going to take the hot blonde chicken and the dragons and go about my day. To be honest. But hey, you know, take the high road, whatever. Go do whatever you want to do.
So my favorite scene. I mean, nothing like overly stood out. I would have to probably go with Bran. When he throws out the line, why do you think I came all this way?
Yeah.
about last week.
Camper ass brand. Yeah.
Actually, that reminds me. The sit down uncle was a pretty good scene too.
Sit down. Sit down.
Yeah, that was pretty good too.
So, Game of Thrones is over. We'll stop talking about it.
Oh, no.
Well, because this whole podcast was part of the whole Game of Thrones
I know.
night at Buckethead. So
I mean, like it or hate it, I
guess
don't
they'll
think
find
anybody
something
can
new.
really argue that it hasn't been the best thing on TV.
start watching Billions.
At least on average over the past half decade.
Yeah,
so.
absolutely. Pop culture all the way. Me fighting for seats. People trying to steal my seat. The last one was more
Hey, I
fun.
saved your seat last
I
week.
know. Like, yo, I have food on the table.
He's like, and like, he was like already pulling it away when I looked over. He's like, is anybody sitting here? I'm like, yes.
Yeah. Good times. Good times.
So, rule changes, 2 new guests. You're new to the league, though.
I'm completely new, so it's like I don't even know what the rules are. But I'll give you my opinion on it because everybody has an
All
opinion.
right, go for it.
So, the big rule changes. Guys have to pick pass first their head coach.
I think that's fair. I think that's a very fair rule.
I say it doesn't really affect me.
True.
Kicking wise, anyway, when it comes to being in the outfield.
So, question for you. With only 10 fielders in the field now, do you feel like you have more kicking opportunities?
Yes. I don't like it because I usually play either a shortstop or third. I don't like only having 10 players instead of 11.
Did you have to do
So
more?
you're saying you missed the extra backup?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I like,
Trying
I
to-
miss
trying to
having the
translate
extra
that.
11 players.
You don't miss the extra backup. You just want somebody to back up in general.
Anyway,
I mean, your team is the audience, so.
yeah, I know. Why did I decide to do this? Nobody knows.
Here's why I think that rule is pretty good.
Wait,
It's
do you miss the
because-
backup or do you guys miss the backup?
I catch things.
She catches a lot on her knees.
Every ball she caught been on her knees.
Audience, silence. Thank you, Dewey.
And cut.
It wasn't a no.
There
It wasn't a
was
no.
one
There's no
catch
cut.
where
This
I
is no
had
cut.
to
This is
get-
live.
You had
I
to get
had to
down.
get down on my knees to make the catch.
Yeah.
So
For the
we're
ball.
gonna say that's what they're referencing. Yeah,
This was
for
after
the
the
ball.
5-week thing. Never mind.
Was it before or was it after?
I feel like it was 3 consecutive.
3
Where are
consecutive.
those forks?
We get a lot of dirty looks from the girls in the audience.
All right.
Oh.
So on Friday, did anybody here go to the red, white, and blue?
Yes.
Yeah.
We both did. Who else
It was a
did?
lot of fun.
Anybody else go? Friday? Anybody else go? No?
I don't think so.
No, that was a good time up at PBR, Hampton. They dumped the care of us upstairs.
Yeah.
We filled that place pretty quick between all the leagues that went. It was Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays. It was every WAKA league right now. Yeah, it was a good turnout. Had a lot of fun. Definitely denied a couple bull rides.
I was about to say, I got on the bowl for the first time ever.
Oh yeah, hey, can we put that video footage up? I have it.
You have it. Nobody needs to see it.
It's fine. No, that's cool though. You brought some leagues together. Some minor smack talk between nights, so it's kind of fun. No, good time. PPR definitely started taking care of us more.
No, they're supposed to be doing a couple more of those events for the season.
Yeah. I heard so they're under new management. I heard, and Guy Fieri's is taking over Taps, I believe. So if I heard correctly too, I believe that's going to be the new sponsor bar for Wednesday.
I think that's on the
night.
DL.
So 95%.
Around the DL or Brent put it out. They're 95%.
On the closed group.
Still not close. But anyway.
So Flowtopia yesterday.
So Flowtopia. Okay. Flowtopia was huge. It was huge.
Yes,
There was
it
a
was.
lot of people there yesterday. Now I've been going to Flowtopia for 8 years now. Yeah, 2011 was the first time I went. It used to be a bunch of close group of. There's a lot of people, but it was still everybody knew each other. Everybody was from the area, and it was pretty. It was a lot of fun, but it was also civil. You know, no problems. Cleaned up the beach, or we came back later and cleaned up the beach, and we didn't, and it was fine. Now it's just huge. Now it's lost some of its organization, and it's really just it's a huge beach party. Huge beach party. A lot of fun though. I know there's a lot of trash left over. There was an organized cleanup scheduled. All those videos you saw posted online were taken before that happened. So hey, you know, mass media is stupid anyway. But not such a bad thing. It's a public beach. It's not an organized event. It's a non-funded event. Nobody's making any money off of it. It's just people getting together and having a good time. So, it is what it is. I mean, sorry you're mad, but you chose to live at a public beach. I'm not really sorry you're mad at it. Well, what I really feel, I think they need to shut up, and I pay taxes too, so I really don't care. Tell you the truth. That's how I really feel, Tal.
All right, you said something.
Hey, there we go.
Alright, so speaking of sand and beach, sand kickball charity tournament.
Yeah.
June the 8th at the Ocean
This
Club.
will be fun.
We've got about 3 full teams right now.
I'm still thinking about it.
You should
Almost,
do it. I can't do it.
almost
Be a
enough
last
to get a
minute.
4 team together.
I'll be a last minute sign up.
So,
Maybe.
When is it?
June the 8th, Saturday.
It's 2 days before
And
the
it's for charity.
playoffs.
2 days before the playoffs for this one, and it's the day after the playoffs for Fridays.
Pending rain, you never know.
That's true.
Yeah.
So 8 players in the field, 4 guys, 4 girls. It's on sand, so everything's even slower than normal.
Well, normal
40
isn't
in between bases.
well, it's slower than normal. The ball is also twice the size.
So I actually ordered one of those balls. It is massive. Like
Yeah,
literally,
it's
it is. It's like this big
Yeah,
around.
that's a hell of a kickball.
Yeah.
So,
So you're not gonna be able to kick it that far.
physics says otherwise, but okay.
Well, you're gonna be able to kick it, but
You're not gonna get like a running start or anything like that.
it's
But
gonna be even harder to catch it. Because literally, like you have to like catch
Get
it.
that on your knees.
yeah.
Did you go sand?
What?
One comment. Jeez. And there's sand. Yeah. So.
So, if you like supporting charity, you want a fun day on the beach, sign up for the Sand Kickball Charity Tournament. Saturday, June the 8th. I think it's $40 right now.
I'm still waiting on Waka Bucks from a tournament I took place in from a long time ago. Phoenix.
Oh.
Was it like a 6-month waiting period? That's about right.
Summer Draft League.
Yeah, summer draft.
So we are one girl.
One girl.
One.
Sign up.
Hold on.
Somebody
Let
on
me
this,
just make sure
somebody
we have
listening,
it.
sign up.
We're one girl away from our
One girl away from announcing the next team, the next set of captains.
next captains and my demise in some humiliating fashion.
I would if my phone was on 1%.
Wait, you would sign? You're not signed up, and you would sign up?
Oh, sign up.
You
You
can
got 2
sign up
laptops
live.
in front of you.
Do it.
Sign up live.
I
Yeah.
can open it in
Yeah.
incognito tab. Like
Sign
do
up
it live.
Sign up live.
And then we can start the dares.
You have to get a dare.
Well,
that
I
makes
don't.
you do
So the dares haven't been sent to us yet, so we can't
Can
really
I
do
get
that.
my wallet?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Go
We're gonna do it live,
Say
ladies
so.
and gentlemen.
So we're gonna have a live.
Sorry,
registration
one dare has
here.
been sent to me.
Is it over?
Jeff, I look at that anyway. I don't need a romper. I generally no, I don't. I can't. I don't grow much hair. Sign
There
up.
we
Sign
go.
up. Oh shit. There we go.
We got 10.
Wait, hold on. Paula said something.
It's not official yet.
Credit card decline.
Poor.
No, you can-
You're poor.
I am.
I spend it on Whopper.
We're gonna like log in.
He's got a keylogger. He's gonna take a password.
Oh, it's 2 watch party.
Oh, you are an incognito. Okay. Still keylogger.
All right, 10 signups going on right now.
Casey is the best.
Yes, that's yes. She made it so you could figure it out.
Now I get what the question means.
Where is he? Is he supposed to come?
I don't know.
did he
I'm not
Not
his
yet. He
keeper.
will come.
Well, your boyfriend night. You like your biking night?
He's supposed to
Oh, you like my
come.
night? Is it
He's
all?
supposed to come everywhere.
No.
Make it official. Make it official. Let's go.
Sorry. Oh, I am. Crap.
It's our past 5 minutes.
No, you use the other.
When he gets here, he's going straight over there.
Oh, that's right, you did.
I think she started this league past week 5.
Glad was going to go straight over the podcast when he gets here.
Does he make it clap? That's what I'm wondering.
Oh no.
Does he?
Oh my God. Wow. Honey, that question is great. It's just like,
Okay, this might not actually happen.
What?
I can't remember my password.
Oh my god. What a boner kill.
Capital K. It's not capital K. Capital C.
Lowercase and a special
Not for giving her a hard time.
Oh, I think I know it.
I'm a swimmer. 23. Casey's girl 1994.
95.
Yay, there we go.
That was it!
I hope you never watch this. Is it this one?
Yes.
I'm sunburned. I'm not blushing right now. It's fine.
Yeah, that's it. Definitely.
Yep. Yep, good talk. This is why I did not want to do this.
Casey's in out.
Can someone tell him to save himself and not come?
He's on the way. He's going on the podcast.
I think that's really up to you.
As soon as he gets there, he's going straight.
I think that's really up. Yeah, that's wow. Yes.
He's coming straight to you guys as soon as he gets here. He's on his way too.
Since you're signing up on podcast.
Yay!
Oh, there you
And
go.
I'm going through this.
Humiliation is worth
See, this is
something,
the
ladies and
worst.
gentlemen.
Thank you.
Wait, what's it complete?
There you
She's
go.
she's about to do it.
You go.
As long as the credit card doesn't get declined.
I think that's it.
Oh, you said credit card information?
No, I didn't think I did.
Sign up, sign up, sign up.
Okay, that's it. Cool.
You gotta agree.
Check the registration waiver.
Your name's Anita. I just made it 3 minutes ago, but yeah, he ordered before.
Hit confirm already. Would you
There we go.
submit order?
No,
You gotta do it again.
Okay, everybody look away.
Very know your
It's not on the
password.
stream, so.
4147.
These are kickball shenanigans, people.
7039.
Kickball shenanigans. All you kickballers know this already. This is how we roll.
Margaret!
What?
Your texts are on the internet now.
You guys wanted me to sign up.
5 minutes. Okay, see you come.
You guys are the worst team ever. Just kidding. They're a lot of fun. But they actually suck.
Yeah, you're the one leaning in the game.
Yeah, you really are just.
What?
America. Some American cheese over there.
Okay.
I think that's gonna make it official in.
Be ready to be on the podcast.
Oh, we have to review.
Credit card decline, ladies and gentlemen. Get the crowdfunding.
Actually, did. There was
Oh
the
my
right security
God.
code.
Oh, this is what it is. It's the wrong year.
Why
It's
didn't I-
22.
She doesn't know her social, that's why.
I don't need my social.
Social.
She doesn't know.
I know the last 4 numbers, and that's all you need. There.
All right, here we go.
Official.
It's official. Send in.
There we go. So, Tom,
Hold
you
on.
also get to
Or it could be in a different order, so it wouldn't matter.
All right,
What
so
would your dare be? What would it
No,
be?
no, we've got-
I
no, no, we've got
confer
10.
with them.
yeah, absolutely. Because
All right.
Jeff's got one,
So
you
we
got
got two.
one.
I got
it's
one.
submitted for next week.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
we're waiting on. Actually, there's only like one more.
Right.
left.
For,
Did you get it?
Yeah, I got yours.
for
Right.
next week, I can confer with them.
Right, but nobody else sent theirs in, so.
All right, so Margaret just signed up. We have hit the requirements
All right, so-
to announce another team and another set of captains.
So we can announce next team and captains.
Let's do it.
I've been waiting for like
I
3
could do
weeks.
that. No, I could do
I've been
that.
waiting for like 3 weeks for this shit.
So
If you skip me, I swear.
close your eyes, both you guys.
They're closed. That's racist. That's so racist of you, Ryan. How
Whatever,
dare
Razor
you?
Bar. Whatever.
I had a bucket burger medium.
All right, you can look again. So the next set of captains are Tom and Nicole.
Surprise, surprise.
You can't even see me. Yeah, so Team Danger Zone is in the house.
Danger Zone.
Team Danger Zone.
Danger Zone.
It's gonna be all hot
What
chicks.
color? What color?
Lime green, Dewey. Dewey, lime green.
Sure, yes.
Yeah, the bright green. Yeah,
Does she get first
that
draft
green.
pick now? Dewey, does that mean you get first draft pick now?
Yes, and we're drafting all girls.
Nope.
It's gonna be the first all-girl draft team.
I'm just one of the girls.
Hey, it's 2019, buddy. I don't care what you say.
Yeah, you can claim what you want this.
So Team Danger Zone.
Team Danger
Go to
Zone.
the draft pool here.
Danger Zone.
Update that.
Danger Zone. Lime green, Danger Zone.
There we go.
/ custom jerseys.
All right. Changes are made.
Boom.
So
So,
we now have 2 official teams for the draft.
well, that being said, now there should be 10 official entries into Tom's Pandora box
No,
of
they're
doom.
not yet. There are
I've got one.
only-
I have Jeff's. I have Jeff's right here.
So Margaret was number 9. So there's still one more.
So, Jeff, I need a little more information on that, buddy. What do I need to
How
do?
long?
Yeah, but what do I need to do with that?
What? Where?
Every
Every game of the draft. Every game of the draft.
Thank you for not adding this.
Okay. Yeah. Easy. All right.
Tell me what size you wear.
All
I'll
the
buy
time.
it.
Oh, I'm saying an XL, obviously. Fat kid. You know what?
Is it
Let's make
because
it
of that
funny.
old
Give me a
TV
medium.
show?
People like to add S.
Friday Night Lights.
Maybe.
There we go.
All right. Next. What we got?
All right.
So yeah. So the rest of your list, send in your
Who's your
dares.
number 1 draft pick, Tom?
Right now, I've got my eyes on Julia right now, but I think my co-captain might disagree with me.
That's a no.
Nicole,
We're gonna rock paper scissors
Hey,
over it
she
later.
gets first draft pick, so you.
No, it's a
No, we
captain
made
and
them drop
co-captain.
ping-pong balls on draft
It's okay,
day.
dude.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
For,
This is legit.
oh
yeah.
no, I meant for like the order.
Oh.
Oh no, we have to. It's a co-captain thing. We have to agree.
She said
She wears the pants. I can tell.
We're gonna rock paper scissors over it, and we'll figure it out.
Okay.
I think you should just scissor. Scissor.
All right.
Yeah, then someone gets pregnant, they can't fucking.
You got nasty.
We don't want Tom getting pregnant.
Exactly. I don't
right.
want to lose my girlish figure.
So it's mailbag time now.
I already know the question.
Do
It's
not
gonna be
skip
good.
any of the questions, Ryan. No. Skip these damn questions.
That might or might not happen.
Do not skip any of
Casey's
them.
in the house. I'll tap out. You can have the seat bottom for this one.
Go.
The next game is.
No!
The next game is how red can Margaret turn?
All right.
She's so
Sorry.
I am very sunburnt right now. That's all this is.
First question for the mailbag. I'm tired of slipping. I want to buy cleats. Do I buy soccer cleats or baseball?
Soccer, please.
Soccer. Hands down, soccer. For those who don't know,
I got you, Jeff. Don't worry.
baseball
I got
cleats
that.
are made for straightforward running. You move too much laterally.
You know what?
Kick
Everybody's
ball.
buy is different. Buy what you want.
Yeah, that's true too.
Have you seen the soccer players? They like get hurt every fucking game.
Yeah, ACL tears left and right.
Playing soccer.
What's the worst conditions of the field you have played in?
Ooh.
Winter League? It got really
I don't know. The
cold.
muddier the worse.
Remember, if there's no grass in the field,
No.
That's right.
No.
Yeah, I like what you think.
Mud. I would have to say mud.
The charity tournament last September up at
Oh, when it was raining?
Briarwood.
Yeah.
It rained all day. It was slip and slide all day, and it was
The
just.
one that sticks out to me, reverse Dion. It didn't seem like a bad day. Not the most recent one, but the one before
Yeah.
that. Fields are muddy. By the time
Yeah,
the
muddy
first
fields.
games were done,
That's cleats
like you
coming in.
couldn't plant and kick it to plate.
Yeah, but I mean, it
not.
goes. Actually, you know what? The worst conditions I've seen was actually at a non-Waka event back down in Savannah, where it monsooned like I'm talking like Noah's Ark monsooned for about 10, 12 minutes, and it was funny because every team that was on offense during that 10 to 12 minutes got like 6 runs apiece, and it totally threw off every game, and it was bad. And then it stopped. It completely stopped.
What I hate the most is when the field is so wet and muddy that like even when you got cleats, you plant and you can't get traction.
Oh yeah,
That's,
it's gone.
For me, that's
And there's always a level. There's always a level of saturation that's going to happen, and destroys the fields too.
Do you know what the 5-week rule is?
I think we all know what the 5-week rule is. Look it up on
Uh,
Deadspin.
actually, I have heard of the
I don't know
5-week
what it
rule.
is.
But I think
Ask
we
Margaret.
I'm kidding. That's sarcasm.
Did you explain what the 5-week rule is?
Explain to us,
This
Margaret.
is my first season, so I don't really. I haven't. I think I know
It's
what
been
it is.
explained 3
but I-
times.
Am I allowed to curse on here?
Explain it, Margaret.
Yes.
Don't fuck your teammates before the 5th week.
Oh, we're past the 5th week! Hail to 6! Yeah!
Is Draft League as social as this season?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's the same thing except
It actually
distributed between teams.
it elevates
anymore,
your social status because you're with complete strangers. Well, some
I
strangers.
met Dewey. I was on her team.
Who's Dewey? Oh.
Nicole.
Oh, that one.
Who's track?
Yes,
Yeah.
Loose Tracks.
The one you don't talk
Yeah, she
about.
owes me.
Why was the 4-ball 2-base rule started?
What is the 4? I know.
Oh,
So
wow.
if it's 4 straight balls and an intentional walk, the kicker gets 2
okay.
bases.
Yeah.
I do know.
So I love rules questions.
Well, I thought it changed. You can't do the intentional walk. You had to throw
Now,
one
you
strike.
can do the intentional walk, but they get 2 bases now. Under the old system, you could do the intentional walk, but they only got 1 base.
Oh, I thought they had to throw a strike.
So
I've actually sat there
the
and made
reason
them
for
throw a
this
strike.
is so that you don't bypass a strong kicker
Right.
just to get to a weaker kicker.
Right, because that was the whole point. But the intention, you had to throw a strike before you could intentionally walk somebody, because you had to give them one
At least
opportunity
one chance, yes.
at a perfect pit. Well,
Can I get
at
a
a
clarification on that rule?
Sure.
Is that any 4 balls in a row, or can you do like 2 strikes, 4 balls in a row? That's still 4 balls in a
only
row
if it's only 4 balls, 4 straight balls.
with nothing else on the board.
Yeah.
So if you've thrown 1 strike, you're good. You can throw. You can then walk the guy.
If
All
there's a
right.
strike, there's a foul in there, you're fine. If it's just 4 balls in a row, that's 2 bases.
And I mean, and the reason for this, I mean, there's a couple kickers in our league, say Troy, CJ Davin, who can put the ball deep every single time.
Yeah, that's fair.
So if there was a situation where you had, say, a runner on 2nd and 3rd, and Davin comes up to kick, I'm going to give him first base, because if I let him kick,
Yeah.
he scored 2 runs. So this kind of balances that out a little
Yeah,
bit.
absolutely.
Does pineapple belong on a pizza?
Yep, sure
Yes.
does.
It does.
My answer was yes, but it sounds like everybody's answer is yes.
That's acceptable on a pizza.
Yes,
It's
but
acceptable.
only with certain toppings.
Well, obviously.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's a
it's
very.
a Hawaiian pizza.
I'm
It's
a
ham.
vegetarian. It's
You know
really
what?
with feta.
You know what? I did the Deadpool thing. I went pineapple and olive, and you know it was pretty good too.
Pineapple and feta.
Can I actually?
Anything salty and sweet.
Anchovies. What about
Exactly, that's what it
anchovies?
No.
If you don't have the
No,
if you don't have
no.
the palate to support it, that's your own problem. If you don't
We
have
need the spot full.
Well, I mean, we have other audience members.
We
No,
have other.
don't.
We have willing people out there.
No,
yeah,
don't.
if
Stay.
you don't have the palate to support it, that's your problem, not ours.
When are you going to give us instant replay? Never. Never.
Right after, yeah, never.
Crowd wants it
Hey,
to
you
be
got a
right.
podcast, it's a step, right?
Yeah, because then you don't make terrible calls.
I'm just
Was
saying
it a strike or not a strike?
No, it
Was
wasn't.
it?
No, it
It was a
wasn't.
strike.
We're gonna get censors. No more refs, censors.
Yeah.
Talbert, unbiased opinion. Do I call good balls and strikes in a game?
You can
Yeah.
make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes.
For the most part,
Everybody has those
do
days.
the best you can with the
Everybody
call.
knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it was a strike. So much so that you started walking off the field even though it
Usually
wasn't.
pitches give you the better.
Okay, that's because I can't count. That's not real count.
No.
Talbert and a host, Eskimo Brothers.
Host. Yes. Host. Yes. Host. Clarification.
I used to get around back in the day.
We're
Hey,
fine.
baby.
We're safe.
We're a host. Wait a minute.
Yes.
Yes.
Host.
We're guests.
You guys are hosts.
No, you're guest
We're
host.
the guests. No. I know this word.
Here, we'll
I don't-
simplify it. Not them.
The two of them.
Oh, I
The
know
crowd has
what
spoken.
I know what you're talking about. I'm a virgin. I know what you're talking about.
We can change that.
I'm a virgin. Minus the kid I have. We're good.
Right, don't you have a child?
I do a child.
Am I right?
I'm lost. What are we talking about?
I don't know.
We'll clarify that later. So everybody knows
Yeah,
what's going on.
off camera.
It was actually a really good question. Who would be the top draft choice by position?
was it?
Ooh,
That
so
was
positions, so like pitcher, catcher.
He has not signed
first,
up
second,
yet.
third.
Oh, okay,
Any
so
of the positions, yes.
I'm learning the game
This
still.
has been
So don't be so
discussed.
sassy.
So draft league, and we'll just say people who played Monday night so far.
well, so this is draft league under the new rules, which also brings a certain twist to it as well.
Yeah.
So let's
changes
go
the play
with
a little bit.
Well, because before you'd always go for the triangle first.
let's go
Solid
with
triangle.
Charger. Who do you think top drafted Charger?
I don't know who's signed up for draft.
Who signed up?
Yeah, let's pull up the
Yeah.
list.
Well, let's.
I'm not quite
Well,
obviously
we're not
everyone
talking about
hasn't signed
people,
up
we're
yet, so
talking
let's
about-
go with
Who's playing now?
sign up right now Monday night.
Well, no, so I don't think we're talking about people specifically. I think we're talking about as captains, what do you look for as
Or
your
you
top
say
picks, like
what
position-wise.
position you pick first.
Now, actually, it
not
says
person.
who will be the top draft choice by position.
Going by
Well, we
person.
don't know who signed up yet, so we have to tell it by
just go on
position.
the Monday Night League right now.
You can pull up the.
I want everybody to sign up.
So,
I mean, the
okay,
way
Monday Night League right now, who would you draft as your Charger? Anybody in the league?
Does it say Dewey?
I don't know.
Is CJ playing it?
Yeah, CJ's not always cracked up to be.
What'd you say?
Love you, CJ.
So who you can take as your Charger?
I don't know. I gotta see who signs up. It's not all. See, that's the thing. It's not all about one position though,
That's true.
He wants
because
Yeah, I'll tell
you
you
need
what I
that
would pick.
flexibility.
He doesn't want to
Granted, I
give away
mean,
who he's gonna pick.
Yeah, he's
That's
like-
what's happening here.
I would,
I already told you
I
I'm
would
picking. I'm
grab
picking
Davin.
Julie as my first round draft
because
pick.
Davin does play Charger and he brings a lot to the kicking game.
Yes,
And
but
he can also pitch too.
I like to call it a teammate.
I've inside information. on
Cody
that
signed
one,
I don't know
Actually,
who Cody is actually.
Who is?
no, I don't think he's signed up yet.
He's
But,
a pretty good outfielder.
okay.
He's fast and he kicks pretty well if you actually watched him
But we're
kick.
doing the Charger
Yeah, that's
position.
not
Sure. So I think a
But
better.
we were talking flexible.
I think
Talking
it's
flexible.
I think talking position.
I'm very
What you would draft as a position versus the actual player itself is easier to talk about because we don't know who signed up yet, and there's other inside information I'm not divulging at this point in time. I might know who some of the other captains are and whatnot. So
Oh, yeah.
the way I'm approaching this is that I know what positions myself and my co-captain can play. I'm looking for solid backups for those, and then we will fill it out as needs be. But I'm definitely looking for top outfielders all day. It's not just the inside triangle anymore, especially with the new rules. And catcher that was a prime spot before as catcher with especially short butt and stuff like that. But now
Catcher's still important.
it is important. But you need to look at different angles on that. A lot of people have been.
Actually, I would go as far as to say that there will be a few girls taken significantly higher in the draft
Yes, I absolutely agree with
than
that.
you've seen in previous seasons because
Yeah.
if you can get a girl that can play Charger, or not Charger, but catcher, it's huge.
Well, I feel under the new rules, I feel the catcher has been severely underutilized. I see a lot of teams playing someone at catcher, and the catcher's not really playing the position. They're there.
They're just kind of
They're
there.
Spot
just
filling.
catching and throwing it back, and they're not really playing position. Maybe they take the home plate,
I
but
think, and I've done this with Fusion, and part of the reason that position's only going to play a certain amount of kicks per game, and I don't have the talent to spread around. So I have to sacrifice a position.
it's just water.
Damn it. No problem. I mean,
It's gonna be interesting.
Casey, we need another drink over here.
But like,
There's another body in the podcast.
no, there's not.
it's gonna be interesting. It's definitely a different dynamic. This draft season is gonna be a different dynamic than last year. I think pitchers and Chargers are gonna go quick, and
I mean, even pitching's changed somehow.
yeah, you have a slightly shorter count, but not really. I mean, it's one pitch, in theory.
That can make a difference.
But I think pitching and charging and solid outfield. I think with the whole bunt line thing in place, which tends to lead to a lot of guys kicking now, I think your outfield is
to be for Devin?
I will say there's a huge difference between an outfielder that can recognize
I think there's
where kickers can kick and
Yes.
getting a good jump on the ball versus an outfielder that sits way back because they don't want to get kicked over and reacts to something like that.
I see a lot of outfielders standing there waiting for the ball to come to them. I see a lot of outfielders
If there are any
acting
people
like
on
Chargers
Fusion watching
when
this podcast, I'm talking about half of you. Talbert agrees with me.
Yes.
we'll see. But you know what? And maybe that's what it takes. Maybe that person didn't remember. Maybe nobody ever told them that. Like, oh, maybe I should react this way. Maybe I should do this. That's what Draft League's all about. You learn new stuff.
I learned a lot playing Draft League. It was my second season ever, and I learned so much. I was like, literally just yell at me if I'm doing something wrong, or like tell me where I need to be.
And that's the big thing about the draft league. Like, at a minimum, you're gonna have 3 or 4 very experienced players who are good on your team. Whereas, like, the team you might have been playing on, maybe a lot of people who don't take it seriously, just out there to have fun.
People are stupid.
Maybe don't even know how to teach you little things here and there that can help.
But also nights when people don't show up, you might have to play something you're not used to playing.
Can I segue that question really quickly? As a new person, what's your best recommendation for a person who's joining this league who wants to be just a casual player? And there are very competitive, very strategic players, strategic teams in this league. What's the best way for a casual player to come in and actually enjoy the league? Because that's kind of how I came in. I was just like, hey, I just want to join a social league that's fun, but there is a very competitive edge to this league. So.
No, I mean, the biggest thing is a lot of times finding the right team is a big factor a lot of times. Is finding the right team.
Like, I hate them with a burning passion right now, but Prestige is a nice combination of both fun and intense.
Y'all really want me to go into it? I'll go.
You just gotta find that fit.
Yeah, no, it's all about finding balance and finding where you fit on that team. Being super competitive isn't always the best way to do it, especially if you're that way and then people are like, your team's not really feeling the vibe, you need to scale it down. I guarantee you'll see performance out of scaling it down to match their level versus you sitting there yelling at your team like they're a circuit team and they're like, yo, chill the fuck,
That's the
dude.
thing too is really good veteran experienced players should understand that everyone's not going to be at the same level.
So, the good point is the Thursday league, the CLUBWAKA Thursdays, I joined up in Phoebus. I'm the only experienced player on that team, and they're all brand new, and that's fine. They're all brand new players. They're still learning the game. They're still learning how to base run. They're still learning all this stuff, and I'm not getting mad at them. I'm sitting there like, I'm telling them to do stuff. I'm telling them strategies or different kicks. Like, for example, we have some older ladies on the team. It's their first season. They're not college athletes. They're not anything like that. They're just out to have fun. They're just out to kick the ball, have some fun, meet some new people. I got teams double charging on them, and I'm like, kick it over the head, screw it. Like, but you need an experienced player to be that voice that is A, not afraid to talk shit to them, and B, not afraid to stand up for your own team. Like, that's what. Unfortunately, why I was forced to be a captain of that team, but it's fine.
You're good at that.
I am very good at talking shit and not caring. Yes, but everyone meshes well. You just got to find that they need that leadership aspect. Draft leagues look different. You have experienced players across the board as captains, so that's really where they come in, and they'll bring the group of players that get together, and we'll figure out how it works. I mean, it's not going to happen overnight. You got to learn how people work with each other, and what you wanted this league, what I wanted this league, how we're going to work together. That's what captain's being all about, really. And administrative tasks. By the way, Dewey, I'm not doing any paperwork.
So another question here: what do the social champs get?
Because right now, that's,
Drunk?
President.
Yes,
Hungover?
You get your name on a red keg.
Yeah, there's a little red keg with your name on it.
Did you say keg or cake?
It's empty. Sorry. But
Oh.
it's only like this big,
Wait,
though.
you're less excited about the cake than the cake?
It's an empty.
Oh, cake. Is it cake or
No,
keg?
it's
It's a
keg.
mini cake.
Oh, keg.
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 And eternal
I thought
infamy
it
in
said
these
cake
halls.
because I can eat the cake. I'm very
I think Talbert's name's on the bathroom wall somewhere.
Right
I'm
now.
not
It has been before.
I didn't
Right,
get
there we
to
go.
before I got dragged on the podcast.
one of them. No, this is all.
I mean, you get notoriety. That's what you
Can
get.
the captains help train girls about covering bases?
I mean,
This is actually happening a lot this season.
so I don't think that's an unfair question because it's not just girls. There's guys out there too that don't know what to
That
do.
is true.
That's
However,
up to you asking your team.
It tends to be girls a lot because most teams put girls in the infield because we put them in the outfield, they can't make the throw all the way in
Sure.
on those deep kicks. So
Well, there's guys that can't
girls
do it
end up in the infield, so have to cover second base, third base, most typical positions, especially with the shortstop. And I've seen it a lot this season.
What do you mean by covering? Just standing on
So,
or
runners on second base, runners running towards third base, the girl is blocking the base runners back.
okay.
It invites collision because technically you can be in the base path if you're making an active play on the ball. But a lot of times it's not the case. And there's also a safer place to stand.
Yeah, some plays get hairy, but I think that really comes down to kind of fitting into a position you're comfortable playing. You learn where to stand. You learn what you have to do. Like when the ball goes over here, I'm supposed to do this, this, this. Ball's over there, I'm covering so and so. That's just learning the game, in my opinion.
Can coach that though. That's something they can, like, hey, you're playing third base, don't stand in front of the base, stand behind the base.
Yeah.
Base coach are supposed to.
Well, a lot of that comes on other people playing positions. Like Charger, like I talk to my third base, like, hey, anything over my head, you got it, you know. And on a specific play, of like, look, if it's short, I'm.
First season playing kickball here, yes.
You're good. Yes.
So I think a good thing.
It's all about communication. Communication is key.
I would recommend captains to kind of spread their seasoned veterans with the newbies, kind of mix them around so that like if you put a newbie on third, like put that seasoned veteran on like shortstop so that they can pass that tribal knowledge.
Stop with the advanced coaching techniques. All right, everyone doesn't need to know these.
Yeah. Hey.
I'm just saying.
I need to keep my advantage.
Wait a
okay?
minute. So it's your first season.
I'm just saying, if you want your the new people to feel better, just like it's kind of weird for like the captains to try to control every single.
No, they
So
can't.
Kick James' pitch is a lot of new people.
Yeah.
And that's I think the first half of our season was a lot of struggling to kind of get that chemistry going. But the second half has been a lot of chemistry of like, hey, like we're talking to each other now. That's kind of what I would recommend.
Sure. So like,
hey,
where do you point now?
Outfield. If you're the batter looking at the pitcher and looking to the left, what's
Left
that?
field.
That's
That's
left
left field.
field. Okay.
Okay, so you cover
The
third
one
base.
where you put your finger up and it's an L.
Yeah, but it depends on which way you're
Left,
looking.
right.
Okay, the field.
Left,
Right
right.
and left is based on
So-
the kicker.
Base off kicker.
Yeah. So I mean,
Ask me calculus, I can do calculus. Baseball.
Yo, hit your boy up.
Because
And Matt, here we go.
Wow,
Come on.
that's very precise.
nah.
I pick calculus because I'm good at calculus.
We get there.
Wow.
We get some hyperbolas up in here.
All right, simmer down now. Simmer down. Simmer down. Simmer down. Now.
Math off or what?
Yeah, calculus
Any other math teachers?
Math off. Let's go.
Half of you can't even spell calculus.
Go cut toe.
That was a war of the revolution, right?
Oh, definitely.
That's true.
Definitely. So good toe.
You get fired over this video.
Alright, so
Well, we
all of
got,
our mailbag questions.
yeah, we got what?
It's not like I touched
1 week of regular league play left.
1 week in the regular season, so let's throw up the schedule here real quick. So here we go for next week. Fusion rematch versus Kick James. You know, my team's going to do so awesome, I'm handicapping myself. I'm not going to play in that game.
I've been passing out steroids all last week. So. There was no rules against PEDs in the CLUBWAKA League, so.
I mean, he's not wrong. He's not wrong. Cocaine doesn't count.
So predictions on Fusion and Kick James.
You know where my vote
Last
goes.
week it was a tie, 4-4.
Well, I don't know. I mean, if you asked me this 3 weeks ago, I said Fusion, but James is picking it up.
Give her wishes.
And they're coming off salty from a loss against New Kicks, so
Well, lost, tie, yeah.
whatever.
We're in it.
You're still coming off salty from last week.
I know that it's late.
And you won it. I'm sure you guys won it.
Like he got a 6 month lead.
You know what? I don't know. I think some of my team wants it. I think the other half is just, I don't know.
Do you want it?
I want it. I got a broken toe, so I'm not playing.
You can pitch the broken toe.
I have a
Which
broken.
toe?
I had a broken foot.
I think
You can pitch the broken toe.
I kicked a couple times and it was a bad idea, but would not recommend.
Yep.
Pick when you're
You
left.
should, you should be toe kicking. You should be flat foot kicking.
I know.
So yeah, I'm not.
All right, there's like 7 more.
So what do you think, Margaret? What do you got?
Who's your pick?
Between
Fusion and Kick James. Purple and red.
Yeah, we're talking about
Purple and red.
I'm voting red right now.
I don't know. My money's on purple. Sorry.
There you go. Kick her out, bring Casey in.
If Kick James continues their current streak,
win streak.
Yeah.
Well,
that
no,
means
just
accurate
attitude, hype.
strike count.
it's the whole thing. If they bring it together, I think they got it.
Strikes.
I think they got it.
Don't watch the strike next time. Just saying. Yeah, actually, that's a habit of yours. Just strike out.
Yeah.
Oh, and wait a minute, and Kick James. Wait a minute, hold on, time out. Kick James has a game before you against New Kicks. No, that was last week. Never mind.
That's last
Sorry, wrong schedule.
All right.
There's 3 schedules here.
Prestige and Kick Names.
Obviously, I have to go with Prestige, but I think it's gonna be. I know this
What's
was
the
the one
stats on
that
that?
we started playing the first week, so I
here
think
we
it's
go.
gonna be a lot closer than
How it was
the
going.
first than how it was going before we got rained out.
Okay.
But obviously, I have to vote for my team. Why did it get really quiet in here?
Prestige will win.
Why?
I would have just said boats and hose, guys.
What about you, Mark? Who are you picking?
Numbers say kick
Gray
names.
versus pink.
Numbers say kick names.
Is this because I picked the other team?
Yeah.
What about you, Tom?
That's fair.
Again, a toss-up. Both two very good teams.
I won't be there.
I will predict a low-scoring game.
I
Really?
think that's
Yeah, I will predict I think it'll be a 1 or 2 run game. I don't know who's going to win, but
So-
it's going to be a 1 or 2 run game.
Early in the season, would have definitely called this one for Prestige.
No.
Lately, though, I don't know. Prestige hasn't been crushing people
I'm gonna
like
break
they
your
were.
toe. Oh, wait.
Oh my god.
That
Break your other
said,
toe.
that said,
Oh, wow.
part of the reason this game is on the schedule is because Kick Names, even though they're second, has had a little bit of a light schedule this season.
Is it
Yeah,
also because
so-
we got rained out first
No,
week?
Well, I mean, that's part of it.
And they had that forfeit last week. So they
Yeah,
had another-
that forfeits.
So,
You're welcome,
Against a good
Gavin.
team.
actually,
You're
I'm
welcome,
gonna go with Prestige.
We can.
High five to you.
He did anyway.
Go Prestige.
We have more
And
questions.
it's the whole reason I went with Prestige because Margaret's out.
on you!
All right. Late games, New Kicks versus SK.
I'm gonna break another.
I definitely, I gotta pick my guys in this one, but I have a couple cards up my sleeve that we're gonna make this game interesting.
Actually, I'm gonna call it
Who's
right
showing
now.
up this week?
Is Jerome there?
New Kicks is gonna win because SK is gonna forfeit.
Yeah,
And they're gonna fail to produce.
my girls show up, we'll be all right. But either way, we're gonna have fun. We'll play playground ball. If not, I have some uniform changes coming this week. I have some
Uh-oh.
fun.
What you two? Who are you calling? Dark green or light blue?
Pending non-forfeit, I'm gonna have to go with SK.
Thanks, ladies. I have to put up with this shit now.
Assuming Tom isn't still mad at me for not joining.
Hey, it only took me a whole year or a whole season.
Yeah. You finally say hi to me.
I've never said hi to you.
Hello.
Gonna go with
It's me.
dark green.
Hey. And then the last late game, Elite versus Kick Names. Kick Names has a doubleheader.
Oh.
So that's teammates playing teammates in some cases. Again, another low-scoring game, but
Yeah.
it's going to be a 1 or 2 run game.
I'm gonna pretend to sound smart here, and I'm gonna say Elite has had more points allowed by a lot than Kick Names. So I'm gonna go with Kick Names on this one.
Let's say I'm gonna go with Elite just because they beat us last week, and that's gonna make me feel better if they win.
You know what? Just 'cause I love Davin, I'm going to go with Kick Names.
Alright. I'll go with Elite.
Let's keep it even across the board. Why not?
Alright.
Alright. Bar game. Jenga.
Jenga. Like big Jenga or little Jenga?
Social challenge is the awkward photo.
Wait, is it
Oh,
big?
I'm great at that. Every photo
All
I
our
take
photos
is
are
an
awkward photos.
Yeah.
Is it big Jenga or little Jenga?
Little Jenga.
Boo.
Skill Jenga.
Boo.
Skill Jenga.
Is it drinking Jenga?
Drinking Jenga.
Well, I mean, just pick one of your teammates to jump to the play.
That's not how that works.
Okay, pick one.
It's very, it's kind of lopsided.
I see about
Yeah, awkward photo. It could be any photo.
any photo with Talbot in it.
I was gonna say any photo I take is awkward.
Take a photo with Talbot. It's probably guaranteed awkward.
95% of the time.
Awkward photo.
Oh, any picture of me is awkward.
Yes.
Depends on how high my pants are.
Well, if his pants are on, that's not a normal thing, so.
Just get Casey and Marty to take
What?
There's more questions.
There are no more questions.
Oh, there is one more question.
There's 2 more questions.
I know there's at least
Actually,
one.
hold on. What was the question that was scratched out?
Exactly. Tom,
What was it, Ryan?
There was
Let's
no
talk about this
question.
whole
That's
dib
not
thing.
intact.
what does the C stand for? Talk about what does the C stand for?
Actually, yeah, I think this one was for you.
Can you beat that one?
Pick on her. You guys are assholes.
There was no question.
Can we make a rule? Can we make a social rule though? If you're gonna call dibs on someone, at least talk to them first.
Wait, what are we talking about?
Oh, there's
Oh,
the word
this is not
dibs is
me.
flying around the
This is
bar.
actually not
Like,
about me.
no, it's not about you. It's about I hear it all the time. Well, I call dibs on so and so. I call dibs on so and so. Has that person ever talked to you? No, I've never talked to them.
Then
How can you
can't
call dibs on
dibs.
somebody if you never talked to them? If you have the balls to talk to them, you can't call dibs on them.
Hey, I would say this would
You already
kind
had
of be
to.
up to the person they're talking about. So,
I'm just saying. I would have been sitting there talking to someone, and then someone else goes, "Oh yeah, so and so called dibs on her." I'm like,
That's not how that works. That's not how
I'm like, have you ever talked to that person? They're like, no, never. I'm like, you gotta talk to them before you can call dibs.
Am I allowed to go get food?
No, you cannot
We're
eat.
about to close out right now. And if
close
you
out.
want
So,
to.
any last remarks, comments, concerns? Sign up for Draft League, seriously.
Yes, sign up for Draft League.
I already did. You guys have no
Guys,
excuse.
draft party
Margaret
is some of
signed
the
up,
most
so
fun.
you have no excuse.
So all the shenanigans you see here with us four, multiply that by everybody, talking smack to everybody. His Draft League, you get the rip on everybody. Everybody's open.
Pan goes around.
Are we done?
Yeah, we're done.
All right.
Got sponsor call out.
Have a good weekend, everybody. Out.
No, you can make 15.